from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 6.
A look back at Bison Nation in Frisco last year as the herd stampedes ahead to book flights for the Drive for 5. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Krista Boehm. Bison Nation has proved to be the loudest, and they're taking that sound to Frisco in just a few weeks. Tickets are selling fast, though some Bison fans have already booked tickets months ago, some even say last year. Valley News Team's Giovanna Simic takes a look at just how pricey the cost could be to follow the Bison to Frisco.
Frisco, here we come!
That's what Bison fans are saying after the team made it to its 5th straight FCS championship game. And before last night's win, some people already booked their flights to Frisco.
I've already made plans to go to Frisco, so I just know everybody else besides me has just planned to go to Frisco.
Travel agent Todd Ganji has been busy helping people get to Frisco, and he says the tickets are selling fast.
As of right now, flights are pretty full if you want to try and go those certain days, and typically people like to go a couple days in advance.
Flights to Frisco range from $700 to $800. Travel Incorporated does offer a package deal, and Ganji predicts that the longer you wait, the more you will pay.
As they fill up, I could see that they could be as high as $1,500 or $1,600 per person round trip.
With such a successful season, the Bison fans are already thinking about the future and a possible 6th trip to the FCS championship.
I know with the young team that they have, they're going to come back and they're going to do it again. I'll stand behind them either way, as long as they play a good game and they try hard.
Bison Nation willing to travel at high cost for their team. Giovanna Simic, Valley News Live.
And we have more information on ticket sales as you plan for Frisco for the 5th year. Just go to valleynewslive.com and click on this story for more details. And don't forget, you can catch the Bison Football Show with Chris Kleiman Sunday. That's tomorrow at 10:30 on KX4. Coach will be breaking down last night's win and looking ahead to the national championship game. And stick around, of course, for Alex Egan in sports to see who the Bison will play in Frisco. With enough snow on the ground, a new sledding hill in Fargo is open for the season. The levee at Mickelson Park opened up for kids to slide down. You can also visit the new warming house for concessions and free sled rentals. And I bet these sledders wouldn't mind some more snow on that hill. Let's check in with Justin Fanfarelli. And Justin, any signs of more snow for them?
Yeah, there could be some snow, especially as we go through midweek next week. I don't know if it'll amount to enough to sled on, but any snow will help. And good evening, everybody. Well, we started off with clear skies. We went through the overnight period. A cold overnight, lows near 0. But the clouds moved in, but so did a southerly wind. That got temperatures up there. Not bad right now. 22 degrees at Fargo. We're into the lower teens as you make your way out toward Langdon, and temperatures near 20 as you make your way down toward Sisseton. Now, as we go through the evening period tonight, going to keep cloudy skies, mainly that southerly wind out there, and it will be just a light breeze. Temperatures not bad, staying into the lower 20s, and for the day tomorrow, temperatures well above average, 24 at Fargo, 22 at Jamestown. We are going to keep mainly cloudy skies out there. Maybe a slight chance of a snow shower off to the north and off to the east in Minnesota. Well, we're tracking some snow showers later on into the week. We have a nice warm-up in store. I'll tell you about that coming up later in the newscast.
Police called off a pursuit of a stolen car due to traffic safety concerns in Moorhead today. Authorities were following a red Kia Optima that was reported stolen from North Fargo earlier this morning. Police ended the pursuit after about 10 minutes for safety concerns on the roads. It started near 21st Street and Highway 10 and lasted for about 3 miles. Moorhead police notified the Minnesota State Patrol and Clay County Sheriff's Office about the stolen vehicle, but do not know where the vehicle is headed. What was expected to be a fairly routine debate between the Democratic candidates for president tonight now has some added intrigue. 4 staffers on the Bernie Sanders campaign are accused of stealing private voter information from Hillary Clinton. NBC's Chris Pallone has the latest developments.
The Democratic National Committee has restored Senator Bernie Sanders' campaign's access to the party's voter information database. Sanders sued the DNC to use the information, which is crucial for campaigns now just weeks from the Iowa caucus and New Hampshire primary. The DNC barred Sanders from using the information Friday after learning some of his campaign staff improperly accessed voter information that belongs to Hillary Clinton's campaign.
They took it, like they walked into an unlocked door of a home, ransacked it, rummaged around, took things that didn't belong to them.
Sanders fired one staffer who claims he was just trying to expose the security flaw which left Clinton's voter information vulnerable.
I did not download any voter file data. I did look, the only thing I looked at was making sure that it was not our data.
The dispute illuminates the rift between the DNC and the candidates who trail frontrunner Hillary Clinton in the polls. They've accused the committee of favoring Clinton's campaign over theirs.
The overreaction by the chairwoman at the DNC, absolutely unacceptable, undemocratic.
The internal Democratic dust-up is even drawing shots from Republicans on the campaign trail.
This poor guy's up at the first debate saying, I don't want to discuss the emails, it's fine what she did. He gave his whole thing away, right? Gave it away. And then she zapped him.
In an earlier debate, Sanders dismissed Hillary Clinton's email controversy. Tonight we'll see if Clinton returns the favor. Chris Pallone, NBC News.
Tonight will be the third time the Democrats will take the podium for a debate. Riding a snowmobile may be fun, but it can also be dangerous if you don't take the proper precautions. The Clay County Trailblazers provided safety tips for snowmobilers as young as 12. The club was offered the course for 20 years, and it gives participants a certificate to operate on state trails. The course teaches snowmobilers how to properly operate the machine, safety checks, and how they should navigate through trails. After the classroom portion, the students got a chance to hit the snow and drive snowmobiles on the course.
Kids are getting a great understanding of the safety aspects of this, and we also go over in the coursework, a lot of the dangers, and we show the statistics of the unfortunate fatalities that do occur in the accidents, and try explaining to them how these happen, so that hopefully they'll make good decisions as they continue to operate snowmobiles by themselves.
Training CDs are available if you missed the class today. Just check with the Clay County DMV or the Moorhead Law Enforcement Center. And the familiar sound of the season is drawing to an end, but could still use more hands to help ring. Some of the Valley Today crew was out just the other day ringing to lend their hands and smiles for the cause. The Salvation Army Red Kettle campaign still has 200 shifts available until the ringing ends on Christmas Eve. The last week before Christmas is always the busiest at the kettles, and the Salvation Army is just under 60% of their goal. If you want to help and get signed up to ring, we have a link at valleynewslive.com. Just go ahead and click on our Hot button. And if you haven't made your way to Santa's Village yet this season, this weekend is your last chance. Kids along with the young at heart can explore a little piece of the North Pole at Santa Village with just a few days until Christmas. Santa is wrapping up the weekend at Rolt Farm. You can stop by and say hi until 8 tonight and from 1 to 8 tomorrow. The village will remain open until the 23rd. For the arcade lovers in Fargo, Pinball is making a comeback again. For those with memberships, the arcade filled with 31 pinball machines opened today. The Brooks brothers opened the new location on Harwood Drive after the original Broadway location closed. They were devastated when it shut down and worked to open this location. They bought the pinball machines from the downtown spot and included their own collections as well for all pinball fans to check out.
Well, we're just excited to see people who are passionate about pinball, and we're glad to welcome them today, we're glad to welcome them tomorrow, and we're glad to welcome them as long as we possibly can.
A first-time membership for a year costs $45, and you can look for a public open house in early January if you're thinking of joining, but want to check it out first. And thousands of recalls for vehicles involving 2 companies. That's ahead on Valley News Live at 10.
And we got some cold air as we went through the later portion of last week. Now a nice warm-up, and we're tracking some snow showers. I'll tell you all about it coming up next.